What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I wanted to do a movie review on the new movie Fatherhood, starring Kevin Hart on Netflix. Fatherhood was amazing. I think that, everybody should sit back and watch it. I think that it will literally be an eye-opener, game changer type of movie for every man in America, all over the world. Fatherhood, only arrived on Netflix as of last week. But the film, obviously has already skyrocketed, basically to the #1 spot on, the most watched. This movie stars Kevin Hart, and it basically just tells a story of a father struggling to raise his daughter as a single dad after his wife suddenly dies. Watching the first few minutes of it, I was holding back my tears, just to know that any man can lose his wife, fiance, girlfriend, mother of his child at any point in time is heartbreaking. And Kevin Hart acted his ass off in this movie. There were times where I was laughing when I probably shouldn't. But it's just Kevin Hart for me. Then there's parts where I, shouldn't have been crying, but I was, and it's just you're holding your eyes like this, oh my God, please don't drop down so nobody else can see. This heartbreaking drama, has already left plenty of viewers in floods of tears. And I didn't know it was based on a true story. So it made me wonder, who are the real Matt and Maddie? And I love how the names are, close together. I love it. This is a film that, is based on a true story. And in the movie, Matt tragically lost his childhood sweetheart and wife of 3 years, Liz, just one day after the birth of their daughter, had died. And basically Liz had experienced a difficult pregnancy, and Maddie was delivered 7 weeks prematurely via emergency C-section. And while Maddie was born healthy, just 27 hours later, Liz died suddenly and had an unexpected pulmonary embolism. And unfortunately, sadly, she never got to hold her baby. And, that hurts my heart because, I have 2 kids. And I couldn't imagine not being able to hold either one of my kids when they come out. And as you can see here, this is the real Matt and Maddie who visited the set of the Netflix movie. This movie obviously transpired from Matt, initially setting up a blog detailing his experience of being a single father to keep his wife's memory alive before turning it into a book. Amazing. Amazing. I'm going to have to look into that book. I love comparing books to movies, and if this book is anything like the movie, I'm all in. Matt said that his only goal was to make sure that his daughter had some document of their time together. And he was her only memory. Being on set, seeing how this whole movie is being put together, Matt explained that the scene in the hospital where she collapses is where he really started to lose it because it was so incredibly accurate to his experience. Kevin Hart, like I said, pulled it off in this movie to be funny, to be serious, to be a father, and, it really touched my heart. At the end, I wanted to cry, but I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go to bed. I don't know what it is with this movie. Can I watch it again? Not yet. I honestly felt like I went through what happened in the movie at this point. And I think that a lot of people are not prepared for something like that to happen. But in all honesty, you know, everybody should always think what can happen if the other parent, you know, suddenly dies during childbirth, or, you know, while the child is still cooking and brewing. But overall, this was a great movie. I give it way past a 10 out of 10. I mean, I like the way that, you know, Matt acted. I love the way that, you know, he eventually, you know, it might have took some time, but I'm glad that he moved on. I'm glad that he was able to raise his daughter. I'm glad that, you know, he had the support system that he had. And I think that this movie is going to be one of those ones where I have to add to my DVD collection, because I can't imagine this sitting on Netflix years from now and me wanting to go back and watch this and just have a moment to myself. This is a great movie, and you guys should watch it.